What are you doing, Richard? He's attacking our chef, sir.
6-hour cell confinement.
You can't just mess with the chef. Hello, architects, and welcome back to our streams that we're picking up again after being off for a little bit. But we're back. So Rose, tell us what are we focusing on today?
We need to get some programs up and running, and we want to get some of our workers working in the kitchen, which means they need a classroom. And then we're also going to just continue upping our number of inmates.
And then I also heard from a little bird that you are gonna hand over the controls to me today.
Yes.
And then we're gonna see what chaos I can perform with the things that you've actually started. What was it that we ended on last time? It was we were talking about the programs and the labor.
Yes, we've unlocked laundry. So if we pop over to bureaucracy, we have prison labor. Problem is, they can only work in our laundry because to work in the kitchen, they need to take kitchen safety, which requires a classroom, which is over here under prison education. So that's what we got to unlock next. And we're going to start washing uniforms because we're doing laundering, the legal kind. We also need to build a morgue. That'll get us some points. And if we can make a cell to hold 4 inmates.
I also want to say, if you've seen our prisons from before, you see that this is a little bit of a different layout, and that's because of the water not being here. We're right now on a build where we're trying to figure out more optimization routes for the game. So ponds and lakes have been removed for now, just to see if we can optimize it a little bit better. I don't know what the pipeline is, if we find something that we can improve or not. That's the game dev side of things, what you usually do. And as soon as we have more information about it as well, we'll of course share it with you too. But
yes,
I guess
does give us more room to build here though.
Exactly.
I mean, we do have this lovely kidney bean shaped design going on here. It's like the running track. They just got to run in circles around it. Oh, we have another contract reward. There we go. We've done the legal laundering.
Yes, the legal one, the legal kind. We're staying that way.
We still need the morgue. Oh, we don't have any janitors assigned. Oh, they're just working there. That's why. So if we go here to room labor, hop up a floor, there's our laundry. If we click on janitors, we can tell them that this is the room they have to work in. This doesn't really matter when we only have 1 laundry, but let's say you've got a really large prison and you've got 4 laundries. You want to make sure your janitors are splitting their work evenly. And our morgue is looking done pretty soon. How many workers do we have?
All of them are going to be working on the exact same thing. That's just how it works. That's everyday work life.
16. I'm going to extend this block. Because our 2 bunk beds do not count as 4 individual beds. I guess they really want like a luxury cell. So we're going to build a few luxury cells over here.
Ooh.
There we go. Prison education.
Let's teach them everything.
Do we want to talk about the video series that we're starting?
Oh, we could. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to, since you're the one starting it off, maybe you should be talking about it.
We are doing a video series, which I am starting out, as Michaela has just said, taking prisons that are fairly well known from Prison Architect 1 and converting them into Prison Architect 2. And how that changes the design, having the extra level while still having the same capacity, the same rooms, essentially. It's quite challenging.
Oh yeah,
I've done one of them already. It's being edited.
Am so blown away by your way of like making things and like adjusting it for the purpose of like moving everything from 2D to 3. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing my face on the mic because it's so close. How to maneuver and like make everything fit for the new maps. Also, you're gonna be able to play it after release because we're gonna be uploading them. So having them without mods or like
yes,
without mods as well, of course, but without the modifiers is what I was looking for.
These guys, the mutators.
Mutators, thank you. So that you still can get your achievements if you're an achievement hunter.
Let's build our giant cell for 4.
Oh, we're not doing two bunk beds?
We would, except for that doesn't count.
Oh.
For our contract. They want actually 4 individual beds. These guys are nice though. So as an extra bonus, because they're They get the luxury cell. They get a radio in their cell.
The utility situation right now is that we have everything turned off in order to make sure that we can build it, right?
Yeah, we'll just so we can build it faster. Our yard's looking a little crowded.
Just a little bit.
Luckily, I have space here for us to increase it. I just forgot to put it down. There we go. Release the inmates.
They look like ants. If you would zoom out a little bit, it'd just be like...
Oh, and someone died. We apparently missed a fight.
It was a huge fight. We have 2 body bags.
Oh, 3 body bags.
You saw nothing. This did not happen.
Well furnished. Meal served. But I think, yes, we'll go for exercise essentials. Get them some more ways to let off their frustration.
Are there contraband? There is contraband.
Yes, there is. Should we do a search?
Yes, let's do it. Find all those spatulas that
So
people are taking.
we can choose to search just the inmates or the entire prison.
Do the prison. No dead bodies? Well, the inmates that are dead turn up in a body bag, but they're fainted before.
Well, they lay there dead until a guard gets to them and then puts them in a body bag. As you can see, we can search the body bag to make sure there's no contraband inside of it. Someone found some chips. We found booze, snacks, soap. I'm gonna guess the soap wasn't where it's supposed to be, because I do know people can use soap to copy keys or turn into weapons. Yes, the hundreds of magnifying glasses are familiar. You can actually come in and turn them off if you don't like them, or just set it so you only get the emergency ones.
Why aren't they transported to the morgue before being put in a bag? I would say that that's not usually how it works. Actually, I don't know how it works.
We're still searching.
They are exercising though, so the exercise need should go up if they're exercising during their sleep time, right?
This guy's getting searched and doing yoga at the same time.
In the
This
luxury
fancy cell.
suite.
I think part of our problem over here is we don't actually have showers in these cells. And so like our shower is a cause of trouble. So we could build our classroom with the quick build, but I find it a little excessively large. I think we're going to turn this area into our classroom, which is just a 6x5. So not too bad. Oh yeah, and let's go drop some, there we go, tire walls, which, see, satisfies exercise needs. The punching bag gives exercise and safety. And then we also have the pull-up bar, which does require a wall or fence.
Our inmates are gonna be so strong.
Yes. Let's get some punching bags going on here. Also, I think we're going to add some more fence gates over here. This one too. Which does mean we can get more metal detectors.
Focusing on program, still waiting. Yeah, we're building the school right now.
Yes. We just needed more room for more inmates.
We also get a question from Ruber BX. Are there staff needs? No.
No. They only have a need for rest. They don't need food or toilets, entertainment. What are you waiting on, buddy? Oh, you want to go to sleep.
I also saw a question, does this game have a campaign like the first one?
And the campaign of PA1 was very much story-driven. You're following the story of someone. While the career mode is definitely, it's got a bit of a story to it, but it's much more focused on you've been hired as a fixer to go and fix certain prisons. You build a company through this that you can improve, you can unlock things, so you can start a sandbox prison if you would like, with extra stuff in it to start. I've played quite a bit of it. I haven't quite finished it yet. And actually, if you watch Charlie Pryor's Riot video, he shows one of the challenges in career mode. You jump into a prison that's in the middle of a huge, massive riot. Like, that large of a riot would be hard to achieve in a sandbox prison unless you were really managing it badly. Like, you'd have to work hard to set off that bad of a situation. Yeah, see, this is the problem.
That's perfect.
No. I'm gonna go store all of these shower. Oh no, not the lights. And I'm gonna go put them in cells. That was actually the perfect amount of showers, but it was just a tight squeeze. And also remember, we've got bunk beds in each of these cells, so that's 2 inmates per shower.
How's it going with the classroom that we were gonna do?
We're going to go to our classroom. We just got money in, so we should be able to finish it. They just needed a reminder that there was still work left to do.
Of course.
Okay, so we have a teaching desk, which is different than an office desk, because an office desk has a computer on it. A teaching desk does not, and so does not require electricity. And then, just for fun, we could put up a whiteboard. Or we could go for a blackboard, because we're more old school here.
More old school. I like it.
And then we need some classroom desks. 1 more row, so that's 12. I think that's a good amount.
Are there any altered stats due to placing a whiteboard or just beauty?
The blackboard is purely aesthetic. The chairs and the desks are not. All right, so if we're going to go to management, programs, let's slow down the speed a little bit. We have 3 options now, and you see there's 6 time slots available because they can only go during free time. We have 7 inmates interested in basic education. We have 16 in higher education and 25 interested in kitchen safety. So we're going to click here. We have 2 options. We're going to go with 12 p.m. for kitchen safety, and I think we should actually go for higher education here. Maybe we should adjust our regime, and that way we can have all 3 classes, which is possibly a little expensive. I think it'll help our reform need. But there we go. And you can easily see who's qualified and who wants to take the class, which is kind of cool, and who's enrolled in it. Look at all the inmates that are enrolled in higher education. And same goes for kitchen safety.
For kitchen safety as well, once they have graduated that class, they're able to be in the kitchen, correct?
Correct. We're also going to go in and assign a few possible inmates to work in prison labor, or prison labor in the laundry. And then we're going to open some slots in the kitchen as well, so that they can work there. I think I'm going to save the game before I let you take over.
What is it that we want to do to start off here from now on?
I think we need some more cells. Also, first maybe go into intake and make sure we're taking in the maximum amount of inmates.
Right. So we're gonna go prisoners. Do we want min or med?
We can take both now.
Well, we can see who we have here. So this is more of a mid-sec prison for now, since we only have 4 min-sec, security, of course, and we haven't unlocked max or super max because
that's tough. You've got to specifically design your prison to take them in.
We're gonna go to construction, and then we'll see where we want to build some extra cells. Maybe we build something over here, or on top of this one over here. Start with that. We need a walkway to get the workers to get over there. First, we're gonna make the rooms, and they have to be 3 by 4.
Correct.
I like to do it this way because I'm backwards.
Hey, that is a legit way of doing it. I see people do that all the time. I just don't.
These inmates are gonna get framed windows.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just what
and actually, if you could unlock the fancy beds. So that's right under bureaucracy. We don't have them quite yet.
Because these here are the luxury beds. I always press the wrong key and I end up here because that's the key I know.
You just want to see how much money you're making, that's all.
So what we were gonna do, I'm guessing it's gonna be comfortable living. Yes.
Correct. Which also gives you the nice toilets, which if you have the toilets and the sink and mirror and you make that as like a public bathroom, they really like that. Oh, it says 3 out of 4. Go check out that big cell I made. Oh, because there's only 3 inmates assigned to that cell, maybe? Maybe pick up a bed and put it back down.
And let's see management. Actually, that's not what I wanted to go. I wanted to go... I don't remember what I wanted to do.
I am loving watching you play this, so...
I don't know what we're supposed to do, or what we're doing, because, well, I watched you, and I'm very relaxed watching you play, and now I'm like, what's happening?
So y'all know, Michaela does not have very many hours in PA2, and I don't think you have any in PA1.
No hours in PA1. I have like 25 hours in PA2. What we wanted to see was, I'm definitely not in finances again. So we have the cellmates, and that does not work. Maybe
unzone it as a cell and then zone it again as a cell.
Cell has no canteen, but it does.
Fixed it. It just took a second. That wouldn't work because it's got the bunk beds.
This is more of a luxurious cell right now. I'm just trying to see if this is gonna work. Now we have 1 point. I'm gonna go into bureaucracy, comfortable living. And then where were we? We were over here by the cells that have Nothing.
They require a bed and a metal toilet, but that doesn't mean you can't put a porcelain toilet in.
And they're gonna get both a sink and a shower.
A shower.
I am
You
a
are so nice.
generous warden. Well furnished. That's good. 100 objects wanted to be built. Okay. I mean, that's gonna get there eventually.
Apparently you're echoing on stream.
It's not it's not me. You're just hearing me twice. It's all in your head. What are you doing, Richard? He's attacking our chef, sir.
You right click and send guards there.
What is right? Right is on this side. That's how you do it. I
That
don't
works
want you
too.
to go there, sir. I want you to go over where the
Page up
rest.
to move floors.
Are they having a conversation? Is he screaming at him? Or...
No, it says he's misbehaving. Click on the inmate. Also, you can tell it, yeah, punish.
So
6
what?
hour cell confinement. Sure.
You can't just mess with the chef. Oh, it's the friend to Richard. Of course that's gonna be a troublemaker. He's grieving a friend. He hasn't had a good day today. Because the program failed, and the program failed, and the program failed. We have an infirmary. Did we have a morgue?
Yes, it's on the ground floor next to the staff room.
I promise I was awake when we did this.
Yeah, well, we did it at the very beginning, and I didn't focus too much on it.
Here. Right. Yeah.
Yes, because it makes sense because then the body guys get taken there, and then it's easy to get them out the door to the hearses.
So this is the workforce, first of all. We have a few of them. But what I was thinking was a management part and deployment and seeing where we have our staff. Because we only have 3 employed, I was going to say. All of them are employed by us, but stationed.
3 deployed.
Deployed.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
We're having a great time over here. There's nothing to see here. Everything is under control.
This is what happens when I let you take control, huh?
I don't know what you mean. This is according to plan. So let's check the finances again. As you see, they're beautiful, and then go into bureaucracies. I wanted to see needs, and we do have the needs here, and the food.
Ooh, they need social and freedom.
I was gonna say let's build some windows, and then I looked at this cell block in particular and said, I think these can get windows as well if you just put it right in front of the...
That's true. You can put the windows in the front. Like right in front of the shower. Everyone gets a view.
You can see on this
Also,
side.
if you take a look, the barred windows and see, they only give slight freedom. The framed windows give more.
Satisfied and slightly satisfies. Maybe I should have gone with the other ones.
Honestly, you could delete that fence and have the yard bump right up to the cell, so at least they're like looking in the yard with their window.
That
That's
actually
that'll
close it?
connect once you
Oh,
delete
okay.
the other parts. Because there's no empty squares between, so it's not a safety risk.
You're looking great.
So
Dying.
if you click on the ground next to them, you can summon a guard or a paramedic.
Let's go with 2 of them. And a guard. Do they knock each other out at the same time?
Vogel's been stabilized. So the red in their name means that they're actively losing health. If it's gray, then they're okay. And that guard may be about to kill this inmate because they're carrying them before stabilizing them.
And we have more inmates arriving.
They're all lined up so nicely. Did that inmate die? Yes, I think they did.
No. You didn't
Yes.
see that.
I saw inmate deceased across the top.
We have no deaths in this prison.
The guards are taking them up the stairs.
To the new cells. No? Okay.
Well-
I thought they were bringing them to the luxury cells, but apparently they are not fancy enough for that. I really like the visuals of the walkways that you have over here.
Yes. And if we had actual like not deployments, but patrols, we could set like a sniper to patrol around the yard and walk over it and stuff.
We do need a patrol upgrade, which is not in finances, but here in security, correct?
Yes.
We would need some more XP, and we don't have that yet. So maybe until next time, we might...
We have to have an inmate pass basic education.
I do think that that's all what we're going to be doing today. I got a little bit of a taste of how to play today, and then maybe next time I'll up my minutes, and then we'll see what happens.
Yes.
If you want to see that, I don't know. Do you have anything else to add, Rose?
I would say that's it until our next live stream.
And the next live stream will be in 3 weeks. June 4th is the next stream at the same time at 16:30 SEST or 10:30 EST. Perfect. Have a happy rest of your day and week. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.